Hello, my love. Welcome to this pick a card reading. I'm so glad you are here today. We are going to be tuning in, tapping in, and seeing what is your reputation out here in these streets. Okay, we got 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and pick whichever pile you are drawn to, baby, and I will meet you. Hello, my love. Welcome to your reading. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Thank you for joining me here today. Today, we're going to tune in and see what exactly is your reputation. You picked this beautiful card. These decks that are illustrated by Jasmine Beckett Griffith are my absolute fave, just because her art is so beautiful. But we see this mermaid here, and she's kind of in a conundrum. Okay, so your reputation out here in these streets as of right now is that you like being alone. You're very self-efficient. You're very self-reliant. You also could have been a player, or you have been played in the past. There is a channeled song coming through that says, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. So that song is definitely coming through, and this could be somebody that played you in the past that is saying this towards you. I'm not going to tune in and tap in too much to that energy, but I do want you to know that that is definitely coming through for you at this time, that somebody does have regret about the way that they treated you. And the thing here is that from whatever bad situations you've been through in your life, they made you so much stronger. So your reputation is that you're actually really resilient. You have a very strong comeback game. You've been through a lot in your life when it comes to certain relationships and with people. So at this time, sometimes you're avoidant of people or of getting close to people or relationships overall, just because of what you've been through. So you do have a reputation of being a lone wolf, or someone who is very to themselves, someone who doesn't really mingle or doesn't really say too much. Also somebody that has really big dreams, but you're also known as somebody who's gotten themselves out of a lot of sticky situations. So this is all your reputation, babe. You also are known as somebody who has a lot of heart. So despite the fact that you are to yourself, you're not a bitter person. When you do choose to open up to somebody, or you do choose to communicate, you actually have a very loving energy, a very loving presence. You have a colorful soul. You do have a light about you. It's just that you really pick and choose who it is you share this divine energy with. And you also have a reputation for somebody who has grown a lot. You've grown past your situations, you've grown past circumstances, and people think you're very healthy as well. You have like a very healthy, youthful look towards you, like just like divine radiant health, divine health radiates off of you. So maybe you drink a lot of water or you eat really healthy, but people definitely notice there's a very healthy energy that radiates off of you, healthy and youthful. There's people in the streets talking about how you're no longer stuck in a situation. You've grown past a situation. So we have the King of Cups coming through for you, baby. This could represent you. You could definitely be a water sign, or this is another person who is infatuated by you. In the streets, it seems as though people love to talk about your relationship or your marriage, okay? If you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage. If you're not currently in a relationship, people are talking about your past lover and maybe how that relationship went for you. Yeah, okay. So let's see. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, people are talking about your marriage or your commitment. There's also something that is very traditional about you, and you have a reputation for being traditional. Maybe you have like very strong values, very strong morals, or your family's into something. Your family could be very involved with the church or with the community here. Loyalty could also be everything to you. So if you decide to like get with somebody, you are getting with them for the right reasons. You're not getting with anybody for superficial purposes. And this is something that is realized about you. This is talked about you in the streets, that when you commit to somebody, when you get in a relationship with somebody, you're loyal, you're committed. People are talking about how you are a good lover, pretty much, at this time. And there's somebody here that was rejected by you, or that feels rejected by you. And maybe this person right now is talking to others saying that you rejected them. So there's definitely gossip about you and how you are as a partner, how you are as a romantic partner, and your morals, your values, and also the fact that you rejected somebody out here. People could also be talking about your past relationship as well, or your past marriage, and saying that, oh, you're single now, they're no longer in a relationship. It is gossip in a way. People are talking about this, but your reputation is that you are a good lover, that you are a fair lover, that you are loyal, that you are somebody that is, once you get emotionally invested, like, you commit and you stand by your partner's side. This is what your reputation is. So even though people are talking about you in a relationship, they're not really saying bad things. They're actually praising you and acknowledging how devoted of a partner you are. All right, somebody could have also taken you off of the streets as well. Maybe you were single for a time, you were rejecting offers for a time, and now you're in a commitment, now you're in a relationship, and people are talking about this. But you have a reputation of being a very good lover, and somebody also that gives really good advice, somebody who is fair, and somebody who knows thyself really well. And this stems from you spending a lot of time on your own. Also somebody that's very connected to God and who is spiritual. So this is your reputation. People do view you in a very high regard, my friend, and people feel easily connected to you. Now, you are somebody where you're very protective over your energy, or you're very decisive, very choosy about who you allow yourself to get close to, or who you allow yourself to open up to, who you allow in your space, who you allow in your energy. You're very choosy about this. You're not open all the time. However, people in general do really love you and do really take to what it is that you speak publicly. Now, you are a little bit mysterious and you do withdraw a lot, but whatever you do choose to put out there and share, people really do resonate with that, and people resonate with you a lot as well. Yeah, your reputation is that you have a happy home, that you have a happy marriage, that your partner loves you, okay? And maybe as well that it's hard to get into contact with you because you're in a commitment, or because you have children or things of that nature. You're very just to yourself, focused on what is right for you and your family, and you don't get too mixed up with the drama or with the rah-rah, okay? So this is your reputation. Yeah, you have a divine counterpart. People definitely do talk about this, and people also talk about how you have transformed your life. You know, there was a point where you may have been suffering with some sort of mental health things, such as depression, anxiety, just needing therapy overall. And you have now overcome this. People can tell that you're in a much better, healthier state. You're happy now, and it's very visible. And people that are now struggling with anxiety or depression, or just going through it in life, they kind of are looking to you as a form of inspiration, or as somebody they could learn from. They're looking to you as a mentor because they remember when you were going through the same things, and you're kind of like a source of hope and inspiration. The fact that you've healed, and the fact that you've overcome such mental challenges. This is like something that's silent. It could be only one person too, but there's somebody that is thinking to themselves, well, if they can overcome depression, if they could overcome anxiety, or whatever that, like, maybe even insomnia, or just overthinking in general, like whatever that was, there's somebody in particular who's thinking, if they can overcome it, I can too. So you're giving somebody hope, you're giving somebody strength, inspiration, and this person wants to learn from you. So your reputation as well is somebody who has overcome challenges, not only challenges in life, but also like mental challenges, and you got yourself into like a very healthy emotional state. So there's somebody here, or maybe a few people, who are like, how did you do it? And I want to learn from you, because they're going through the same thing right now. Some of these people, this is their karma. And I only say that because when you were going through challenging times, these people weren't there for you, or they talked about you in a negative way. So they kind of were at the time kicking you when you were down, but you're not down anymore. Now you're up. So these people, it's seeming like it could be one or two people, they don't have access to you any longer. However, they still remember when you were down, and these individuals never expected you to be in the happy, healthy, harmonious connection and relationship that you're currently in. They also never expected you to heal. They never expected you to gain the status or notoriety that you have gained for yourself. And they're just like, wow, what the fuck? And this is the karma. The karma is that you have everything that these people that kicked you when you were down wanted, and now they're in a similar or worse situation than what you used to be in, but you're not there anymore. So your reputation is somebody who is happy, who's living their best life. Your reputation is somebody that's in love, who has a really beautiful relationship, a really beautiful partnership with their soulmate. Your reputation is that you've overcome big challenges. Also, maybe that you left out this player energy. Yeah, it's like also there's this player, okay? There's somebody from your past. This is a masculine energy. It could be a feminine as well. This was somebody that would go really hard for you, but every time they got you, they mistreated you. Now this person, if not yet, but I feel like you're already in a very happy, harmonious relationship already. But if you're not, this is what's coming. This is what's happening. And now this player is basically having to watch somebody else love you the way that they were supposed to. And they feel really fucked up about it. So your reputation as well is that you learned what you deserve. You said no. You rejected somebody that was publicly shaming you, publicly disrespecting you, publicly making you look like a fool. You rejected this person. You said fuck you. And now you're in this new relationship, and this is what people are talking about. This is why your new relationship with your soulmate is such a hot topic, because people remember when you were in some sort of toxic situation with a dusty, basically. They remember how this person was publicly playing you. They remember how you were always crying, or you were always down, you were always overly emotional, always going through it. You just had a lot of chaos in your life at one point, and now it's like things are good, things are stable, things are happy. You have a real, genuine partner who's working with you, who's building with you, who's taking care of you, who you have a really strong, solid connection with. And people are like, whoa, like, how did this happen? And you know how it happened. It's not really your job to explain to people how it happened, but there's people talking about this. The fact that you overcame all that negative shit, and now you're in a really beautiful, harmonious situation with your divine counterpart, and you have new love in your life. So this is your reputation, babe. You have a reputation for also being very sweet, very loving towards people that you are close to. You have a reputation for having a good and a beautiful family. And this player sometimes makes you to seem like a bad person, like, oh, they rejected me. They play victim a lot. Okay, they definitely do play victim a lot. And it seems like they play victim in order to gain sympathy from other people. But the thing is like, whoever they're trying to gain sympathy from, those people know you, and they saw what this person put you through. So they're like, what are you talking about? Like, basically, whoever this person is talking to about you trying to play victim and trying to gain sympathy, that other party is calling them out on their bullshit and basically telling the player, like, you didn't even treat them right when you had them, like you were embarrassing them. So everybody here is really on your side. People are happy to see you doing well. People are happy that you are no longer dealing with a fuck boy or a fuck girl, and that you have now found your peace and your happiness with somebody who actually treats you right, who is actually committed to you, who is actually loyal, who is just, you know, there for you, and somebody who is your equal. People do talk about how you are now in a relationship with your equal. So that is your reputation, which is absolutely beautiful. You also have the reputation of somebody that if you say you're going to do something, you do it, and you definitely have reclaimed your power. People also think that you're very tapped in all ways, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and they think that you have a very strong connection to source. There are individuals that do want to know like what your secret is, because the way that you turned your life around must be magic. And you definitely made your dreams come to life, and you're continuing to do this. So let's get some charms for you. You, my viewer, could also be a Taurus. We have the evil eye coming through, so you're definitely being divinely protected right now. You also have a reputation for being protected, because literally the way that you make it through situations is unheard of and unseen. So also, if there are people that were wishing you ill in the past, or remember how we were talking about like people that kicked you while you were down, these people are getting all that evil eye and all that karma tenfold. Okay, you also have a reputation for having a very soft, beautiful, feminine energy, and the fact that you're also very intuitive and you keep going no matter what. You also have this beautiful body, or you could also be flexible. Okay, you have a reputation for being sexual or active, physically active. This could be maybe you work out, you do yoga, you do something, and definitely like it shows, you shine. So we also have the letter K coming through. We have the letter E. We also have the letter A. These could be your initials or somebody that you are dealing with. We also have the sign of Cancer coming through. But babe, you've definitely transformed. You're definitely elevated at this time, and you have a reputation for, again, overcoming tough situations and transforming into even better versions of yourself. You continue to elevate, you continue to rise, and you don't stay stuck in situations. If something isn't serving you, you are one to cut it out. You are one to declutter. You are one to move forward. And you do have a reputation for leaving motherfuckers behind, and also releasing situations that do not serve your highest good. So this could also be moving homes, moving jobs, leaving relationship partners. Alrighty, you do what's best for you. You're very protective of your energy. You also have a very healing energy. You have a very beautiful energy. So you recognize that your energy is sacred, and you also have this really strong connection to source and to your ancestors and your guides and things of that nature. So the thing here is that you've been able to develop your intuition and this connection further via your alone time. So sometimes there's people that don't really understand why you like being alone, but they don't have to understand it, right? You're very protected. You are protected on so many different levels. Oh my gosh, your guides and your ancestors and your angels and God does not play about you. They got your back. They're always watching you. And yeah, if somebody's not bringing peace, then they gotta go. But you do have a reputation of being a very angelic person, a very peaceful person, somebody who is very chill vibes, very cool. Don't cross me, I won't cross you. But you do walk around with this very heavenly presence, and it's really beautiful. Your energy is very uplifting, is very inspiring, and it's soft. It's not like a in your face energy. It's a calm energy. It's a laid back energy, but it's still very felt and it's still very powerful. So this is your reputation, babe. Definitely, if you felt drawn to any of the other piles, feel free to check those out. If you would like a personal reading, definitely hit me up and leave me a red heart if you watched all the way through. I will talk to you so soon. Peace. Hello, Patsu. Welcome to your reading. How are you today? I am so glad and happy that you are joining me. You chose some really beautiful cards. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Welcome to the channel. So you have a reputation for being very helpful. You do have this support system around you. You may have like a group of friends or your community or your family, and you guys are really close, yet you stick out amongst others. You stick out amongst this friend group or your family, and you also stick out from others when you go out in public. You have a very distinct quality and very distinct features that just cause you to have this otherworldly beauty or this unique beauty that other people don't really have. There is a very unique, beautiful quality about you, just your overall being, and also the way you move throughout life is very beautiful. And this is what causes you to stick out from your friend group, your family, and when you go out in public as well. You do have a reputation for being very stunning, and you also have a reputation for being very helpful. You have a reputation as well for being a leader. So if you do have a group, it's like you are the leader of the pack. Okay, this is like the Mean Girls, and Regina is the leader, right? This is what it's giving. You are, not to say like you're nasty like Regina, because you actually have a very calm, soothing, beautiful personality, even though sometimes you do tend to get overwhelmed with other people's bullshit. It's because you want to help them, but sometimes you lose sight of how you feel because you have engulfed yourself in other people's stuff. You're there for the people that you love, and that's more so what it is. And you do have a reputation for being very kind-hearted, very loving, very emotionally open as well. You're somebody that is very emotionally nurturing to the people that you love. Your loved ones know that they can come talk to you about anything and that you're going to give them sound advice. You also have very beautiful eyes, so you have a reputation as well for your eyes being really beautiful. I'm also hearing a siren, so you could be very seductive yourself, or perhaps you sing or you're into some sort of music, and this is also talked about amongst your community and your peers and on social media. And I'm also picking up on the way that you move, so you make the right moves in life and people are talking about the moves that you make. However, you kind of at this point in time do move more so in silence. You're the type of person where people will see what you've been doing if they see it. It's like you're not going around town boasting and talking to the whole world about what you're doing, where you're going. No, it's like if they see, they see, and if they don't, they don't, then they don't know what's up. So there is definitely like there's a mystery about you as well. And your reputation is that you do make a lot of moves in silence, but you're making the right moves and you have support. You have support. You are a supported person by your community, by your loved ones, by your friends, by even if you have social media presence or fans. You are very supported. You are very loved. You have a good reputation, and people think that you've also calmed down a lot because there was a time where you were kind of moving throughout life very quickly or like frantically, like need to get things done now, need to get things done now. And now you're a lot more relaxed, you're a lot more laid back, you're still getting things done, but there's not this urgency or this rushing energy that's going with it. It's like you're more in a state of flow. You're more in your divine feminine energy, really and truly. And you're flowing with God, you're flowing with divine time. You may have had some sort of spiritual awakening, or you just made the decision that you're no longer going to be in a rush all the time. You're just going to kind of let go and allow things to naturally happen, naturally flow. And in the past, you could have been somebody who was always trying to control things. And this is something that you've recently grown out of. And your reputation is that you are no longer like that. You are now somebody who is very laid back. Maybe this was when you were younger. You were like always moving around very quickly, sporadically, 1 minute here, 1 minute there. And now as you've gotten older, you've kind of like calmed down, but in like the best way possible. So people talk about how you've changed, but you've changed in a very positive way. And green is also very significant here. So people could be talking about your money as well, or your heart space, what you're doing for money. And again, your heart, because you're very beautiful on the outside, but you have an inner beauty as well. And you radiate a lot of like love, self-love, and love for others. So this is your reputation. People view you as a motherfucking sweetie pie. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot for you. You're also somebody that has made your visions come true. Yeah, you definitely went through some sort of spiritual awakening, or you're making your dreams come true at this time. And you know, you are somebody that you definitely do get to say I told you so, because like if you say you're gonna do something, like you did it, you actually did it. So let's go ahead and get some cards for you, my love, about what your reputation is in this bitch. Let's get it. Let's go. You're very smart. You're very intellectual. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, you put a plan towards achieving your dreams. This is what people are talking about, because, you know, a lot of people have dreams, they have goals, they have desires, and they fall short when it comes to executing them. And with this channel, I always encourage all of the viewers, everybody who watches every single video, wherever your dream, goal, desire is, whatever you want to be in this life, whatever you want to do in this life that's positive and not harming anybody else, do it. Okay, you can do it. Believe in yourself. You have these dreams, these desires, these goals for a reason. Do it. You, my friend, you have figured out a way, or you're figuring out a way to do it. You know, this is what your reputation is. You're somebody that, yes, you're a dreamer. Yes, you have a big imagination. You're playful. You're fun. But when it comes down to business, when it comes down to getting things done in your life, you have a very sure way and plan of execution. So a lot of people talked about how you were childish, or they thought you were playing when it came to something. And your reputation is that you are not playing. You are serious, okay? And this has something to do with your dreams, or what you said that you wanted to do. And there's been a lot of chatter about this. Let's get some more for what the viewer's reputation is. So your reputation is somebody that gets shit done, and you get shit done very efficiently. You get it done very effectively. Like, you're doing it in the best way possible type shit. And they don't understand how you're doing it, because people didn't see you as somebody who was very intellectual or very smart. They didn't think that you were dumb, but they just thought that you were more playful, that you were like just joking. You know what I mean? They weren't expecting you to be like really about your shit. So yeah, we have the Three of Swords. Let's see what else. People are talking about how there's like multiple different sides to you, okay? You have a good side, but like you don't want to get on your bad side. We have the Ten of Cups. I feel like there was also somebody who did not think that you were going to make it, or they counted you out. They said that you, like, this person had the opportunity to help you achieve something, and instead they kind of like rained on your parade. They shunned you instead of helping. They put you down instead of helping. And now this person is seeing you happy with everything that you want. You have the Devil. And we have the Emperor. Yeah, you do have a reputation for doing multiple things or having your hand in multiple pots. You're definitely a leader for sure. You also help people who are on like a lower level to do the right thing. You are a positive influence in people's life. God sometimes brings a lot of people who are on lower levels to you in order for you to help them elevate into a higher version of themselves. You're definitely a motivator. You just help people to grow based on what you say, based on your words, and based on whatever it is that you're really doing and your actual embodiment. You're a really big inspiration for sure. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Swords. I'm just laying out all the cards and then we're gonna talk about what your reputation is, babe. All right, you turned your life around for sure from what it was in the past, and you could have also cut out past people because, again, people did not think that you were serious about achieving whatever it is that you said that you were going to do. And these people laughed at you. They were like, yeah, right. They didn't believe in you, basically. And they have now received karma. Okay, because these people are no longer in your life, but they see you living good. Your reputation is that you've turned your life around and that you're living a really good, magical, beautiful life, a really happy life, that you're good, and that these people are not good. These people are not living happy lives, and this is their karma. Clarify the Devil. A lot of these people are stuck in unhappy situations or unhappy relationships or dead-end jobs. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, dead-end jobs here. Oh, with the Three of Pentacles, there are some dead-end job people. Okay, and they're like, they see you, or they can't really see you because I'm seeing that you're actually very mysterious right now. But they're, again, your reputation is that you're living good, is that you're happy, is that you are healed as well, and that you have a lot figured out for yourself, and that you may have received your dream job, or you're working towards doing something that you love, or whatever it is that you, whatever your dream job is. It's like your reputation is that you're doing it. You have it. You have financial success, and you're also happy, and maybe that you also have some freedom to move forward and share your gifts with the world. This is your reputation. You are definitely known as somebody who does not fuck around anymore. Okay, your reputation has changed a lot over the years, as I was saying, but as you've matured, your reputation is now one of somebody who is a leader, somebody who cuts off distractions, somebody who keeps the right people around them as well. You got rid of a lot of negative influences, toxic people from the past, and you were meant to do this because now things have changed and you're living way better than how these people are living. And it's not about like living better than them. It's the simple fact that you gave these people the opportunity to basically be on board with you and to help you and be a part of this 10 of Cups, which is happiness, fulfillment, comfort, you know, all that type of stuff. You gave some past people the opportunity to be in this energy with you, but instead they put you down. They laughed at you. They told you that you couldn't do it. They told you that that's impossible, you know, and these words at the time were very heartbreaking to you, but you didn't let other people's words discourage you. And now the tables have turned. You're really living that life, and that's your reputation. Your reputation is that you are everything that they said that you couldn't be, period. You really are that. And there's at least two energies from the past who are like, fuck, like we fucked up betting against this person. They realize it, they recognize it, they know it, and this is their karma because again, they had the opportunity to be with you. They chose wrong. They chose to put you down. And these blessings that you are now experiencing weren't meant for these individuals anyway. And it seems as though God waited for these individuals to be out of your life before he brought these blessings in. And you were needing to trust your intuition. So you're also known as somebody who is very divinely guided and who is very blessed upon their path. The right opportunities always come to you. You are seen as somebody who is lucky, as somebody who shines as well. You definitely do have a very bright, beautiful aura. Again, there's just this beautiful energy that you radiate overall, and a lot of people are attracted to this. You also bring a lot of color into people's worlds. Like, it could be really dark for individuals, and then when you come in, you're like the sun. You bring fun energy, you bring light, you bring happiness, you bring peace. And if you do create music, your music makes people happy as well. Your music is very uplifting. Or maybe right now you're inspired to create music. If that's the case, you should definitely get to work on it and fuck your insecurities or whatever it is that you're thinking that's holding you back from doing it, your fear. Just go ahead and get to work on that music, because there's going to be people that absolutely love and resonate with your message and with your sound. And this is being divinely guided from spirit for you to get into music and start creating it. Okay, so take those steps, baby steps if necessary, but definitely start taking those steps for sure. Your reputation is one of being serious, but people are also saying that you take risks and you take the right risks, and then you have a lot of trust and faith in yourself and in the universe. That's definitely something that comes across off of you. People might not say this to your face, but intuitively, if they really pay attention to you or your life or how things are going, they understand that, you know, that person really does believe in themselves. That person really does have a special connection to some sort of higher power, because you do. And people can tell. Okay, so your reputation is somebody who makes the right risks. You gamble correctly, and that's why they think that you're lucky, because everything always works out for you. And it's not that you take the right risk, it's just that you're listening to your intuition. And not everybody really understands what that is or what that looks like. They haven't learned that just as yet, but you are a positive example of one who does listen to their intuition. And you have helped a lot of people free themselves from like fear or negativity. And you have helped people also get to work on their dreams, on their goals. So you really do help a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and you do have the reputation for this as well. People have stories like, hey, I was really down and I went to talk to so and so, and all of a sudden I feel like I'm on the right track again. I feel like I can move forward with my dreams. I feel like I can, you know, accomplish anything. Like, you do this for people. You are a source of hope and inspiration and a guiding light for others, and you do have a reputation for this, my love. For some of you, it's on just a communal scale, just with your family or your friends. And for others of you, this is on like a very grand scale with your social media outlets, or even with your fans if you create music and things of that nature. Like, you're doing big motherfucking shit out here. Definitely, you are somebody that is very knowledgeable, very smart. You are very fair. You do the right thing, even if the right thing requires a little bit more time or it takes a little longer. You still choose the right thing. Like, you're a human being with a lot of fucking integrity, and you do have this reputation. People notice this about you. You're not taking any shortcuts. You didn't take any shortcuts to the level that you're at, to the status that you're at, to the fame that you're at. No, you put in that work. You put in that work to get there. You trusted God. You took the right chances. You took your opportunities. And bruh, like, anybody that fucking told you no, or anybody that said that you couldn't do it, like, trust and believe, they are literally biting their tongue right now. They're like, fuck. But you did it, babe. And you're gonna keep doing it, because I'm seeing here that the work is not done. You're still, there's actually a new beginning for you as well. in whatever it is that you do. So yeah, there's a whole new beginning happening. There's a whole new chapter opening. It's like you're going deeper and deeper into what it is that you love. And this is your dream. This is your passion. Your heart is full here. And this is really beautiful. So your reputation is that you are a fucking star and you just got it going on for yourself and you made shit happen. That is what your reputation is. So let's go ahead, get some charms for ya. I'm hearing Inunaki. Yeah, there's some sort of connection to that. I'm not the most educated on that, but you will know. You will know. Google it, okay? So you could have like, is it ancestors? Is that a type of ancestor? I don't know. I'm not very educated on that. So if you would like to educate me in the comments, go ahead, but Google that because you have some sort of connection to Anunnaki. I hope I'm saying that correct. Okay. Let's get into these charms. These charms are either going to serve you as additional confirmation or as additional messages. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. You also have a reputation for being like very financially stable or very financially well off. Perhaps you're rich. You could also help people with their finances. Like you could invest in them or you can give money when needed. You're generous. Okay, so people definitely do think that you're rich and you got that bag. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. So we have the letter E coming through. We got the letter U. And we also have the letter W. It could also be an M, but I'm going to say it's a W because your reputation is that you are winning in life for sure. We have the sign of Virgo. We have the sign of Aries energy coming through very heavily. You could very well be an Aries watching this video, and we have Aries in your chart because you are very innovative as well. You do have a reputation for being innovative, for being different, for doing things the way that nobody has done them before. And there's a lot of magic that you exude because you're doing things in a way that nobody has done before. You're very innovative. However, you make it look easy. You make it look like the path's been paved, but in reality you were the one that's paving the path as you go. So yes, and you have a lot of structure in your life as well. You're very methodical about how you move, you plan things, you know. It's like you're complex because it looks like you're kind of just like taking chances and making moves out of the blue, but really you're very calculated and you're very organized and you do have some form of structure going on, but you kind of keep that part to yourself, you know. So you are mysterious because people wonder how you do what you do, and it all just looks like magic to them. So you have a reputation for being unique, for being magical, for being ascended, for being royal as well. Wow. And for taking really nice pictures, or your social media is being highlighted here. People like looking at your social media, your pictures, or if they have pictures with you, they stare at that a lot. You have a reputation because of your social media, or people, after they hear about you, they go on your social media to see what the fuck is good. And yeah, you have a reputation of being like kind of above the rest. There is definitely this energy of you being on some sort of platform or like a hierarchy, but you're not cocky about it. You're actually very humble. You're very kind about it, but you know, it's definitely still there that you are elevated and that you are ascended, okay? And you have this reputation. So yeah, babe, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad and grateful that you found this video. Please like this video if it resonated with you, and leave me a red heart down below if you watch all the way through. And I will talk to you later. If you want a personal reading, you can always get one from me. Check out the description box. Peace. Hello, baby. Welcome to your reading. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. I just wanted to turn on the camera really quick because there is a song coming through called I think it's called Miss Moving On by Demi Lovato. All right, so you have a reputation for leaving motherfuckers in the past, or recently you like leveled up. You took back control of your life. You took the reins back on your life here, and people are just talking about how you're leveling up, moving on, and not looking back. Perhaps there's people from your past that are trying to get into contact with you and they no longer have access to you. So right now your reputation is somebody that has moved on. This could also be in terms of a relationship. Perhaps you broke up with somebody or they broke up with you here, and yeah, you moved on, you're moving forward. And not only are you moving on, or are you moving forward, but it's like you've reinvented yourself and you're looking better than ever. And also you have a reputation for being like a kind of wild driver, or maybe you drive fast, or I don't know, spirits talking like something about your driving. So there's definitely people talking about your driving. People could also be talking about if you ever got in a car accident or something like that. There is some gossip in the streets about that type of situation. Nonetheless, the main reputation right now is that you're moving on and you're not looking back, and you are leveling the fuck up. And this is what people are talking about. These people are trying to see if you're gonna turn around, if you're gonna give up, and things of that nature. They're actually very invested in your level up journey and figuring out what it is that you're doing and stuff. I don't know. It's like kind of like you took, because for so long you were so giving to others, and now that you've taken control back, you've taken your power back, and you're just focusing on yourself, it's actually very attractive. And people are interested, and they're like, damn, like I wonder what you're gonna do, because now I'm invested. So right now you're definitely the talk of the town, babe. You have a reputation for the things that you speak, or how you are now changing, how you are now transforming, and how you've let go of a situation that was keeping you stuck. So definitely these people from the past, or maybe your ex, they definitely want to communicate. They definitely do want to come in with some communication towards you, an apology, and you know, get back in your good graces, or even see you. Like they want to talk about meeting up in person or meeting up somewhere. But did I not say you took your power back? You're in your power now. So it's completely up to you if you decide to meet up with this person or link up with this person again. But right now you have this beautiful positive momentum forward in your life, and meeting up with this person would mean going on a different path. So do what you will with that information. Let's see what your reputation is. You do have the reputation of being very kind, of being very smart. Right now, your reputation is that you have a lot of new beginnings in your life. You could even have the reputation that you have a new boo, you have a new person, you're talking to somebody new, or people are trying to figure out if you're doing this in the community here, but you're coming across as like a whole new person, like very transformed, completely different than how you used to be. And people are talking about how your physical appearance has changed, how your body has changed, and how your mind. You're not the same person that you used to be, and you have been spending a lot of time alone. Perhaps you don't even hear the noise because you're on your own, you're healing, you're reflecting, you know, you're doing what's best for you. But trust, people in the community, people that know you, people that see you, they're talking. They're like, what the heck happened? Like, in a good way though. It's a positive transformation. And honestly, people are wanting to know how you changed or how you've transformed, because you look really good and your mindset shift is like really magnetic and alluring, and they're just curious. They want to know the secrets because they want to like transform and level up themselves, of course. So you have a reputation at this point for no longer putting up with bullshit and having stronger boundaries and just being very focused on yourself and creating a better life for yourself as well. You also have a reputation for becoming more beautiful, and people are also talking about your energy, that your energy is very calm, it's very peaceful. Even though negative things happened in your life, you're handling it with grace and you're not really tripping. Like, you just have a very mature mindset, and this is what people are talking about. This is your reputation at this time, that you're handling a lot of troublesome situations, or you handled a lot of troublesome situations with grace and with ease, and you know, you didn't flip out. Alrighty, so we have a King of Cups coming through. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this is somebody that here is this is somebody that is wanting to communicate you. Sorry, throat chakra fucking up tuning into this person. This is somebody that wants to communicate with you. It is somebody that wants to communicate with you, but they haven't because they've been holding back. This person, you are heavily on their mind, and tying into your reputation, this person, that song No Guidance is coming through. Is it No Guidance? I'm getting an energy of this person heard a lot about you. This person heard a lot about you, and they like what they hear. So they want to communicate. They actually want to like talk to you so they could see if it's true, if it's not true. You know, this feels like somebody who is, it could be your ex, but I'm not really picking that up. This feels like a new energy because it's feeling like they're hearing about you, they're hearing about your reputation, but they don't know if it's true or if you're really like that. So that's why they want to figure it out. Oh, we have a King of Wands too. Okay, so the King of Wands must have been the person that you released and that you let go of. Period. So the King of Wands, you have two energies here. The King of, so there, oh God, why every time? Hey, my baby's watching my channel, y'all. I love you guys, but y'all always have some love triangle bullshit going on. And not love triangle bullshit where somebody's cheating on you. No, 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 no. It's all the motherfuckers up in this bitch got multiple motherfucking options because y'all is so good and y'all are so lit and y'all are so magnetic. That's really what it is. You are so magnetic. I love this for you, but when I'm channeling, it's like, oh my God, it's 85 energies at once. That's literally how it feels for me right now. So let me explain before you're like, why are you yelling at me, T? Just let me know what it is. Okay, this is what it is. You released it could have been a fire sign, but it was somebody who was just non-committal. They were very in their ego. It was their way, the highway. It was all about them, and they didn't give too much to you. And also, like, this was something that you were in this situation for a while. You were holding on to this for a while, but it was kind of like taking your power away, or it was slowing down your personal evolution. You learned a lot of lessons from this person though, or from being in the relationship, but like, you're done with that. You cut that shit out, okay? So your reputation is you're single now, okay? You're single and you released some toxic bullshit. However, has your ex released you? No, they haven't. And they're actually really sad about the ending of y'all's relationship or y'all's connection. Two of Pentacles, like I said, you have two different options. You have two different choices. We have Justice here. So I'm intuitively getting that both of these people are going to be coming into your life. The King of Cups, this is somebody where you might know them, you might not. It seems as though they're kind of sitting back and observing from afar. However, they are hearing about you. Your name is being talked about. There's a lot of people talking about you right now. Again, you're not paying attention to this, or you don't know this because you're just like in your own world right now, figuring yourself out, discovering yourself, as well as healing and doing self-reflection and, you know, focusing on the things that you have to focus on. Perhaps you started a new job, you just moved into a new house, you know, you're working on your body. Your focus is elsewhere than what people have to say about you and what your actual reputation is. However, there is somebody that has heard about you and is like, oh, well, that sounds nice. That sounds good. I like that. And they're going to come in and they're going to start communicating with you. This is somebody where they have not spoken their truth just as yet, but they're going to very soon. You don't have to do anything. You are attracting this. However, I feel like this option between the two may be hard, even though you seem to be over your ex. There's some sort of conflict here with the two options. Maybe the King of Cups knows your ex. It's their friend, or I don't know what it is, but there's conflict with the options.
So let's get some more about your reputation. This could be two people that you've also already dealt with, but the King of Cups, like nothing really got off the ground with that individual. It was always kind of like wishy-washy, whatever. But now it's like they see their opportunity. Remember, they've been observing for a while, listening for a while, and now it's like, okay, I think I can make my move. Something about like this person wanted you to be healed as well. Like if this person has heard about you and they know that you just went through a breakup with somebody that you've been with for a long time, they're not trying to rush into anything with you, because Spirit is saying is because they really like what they see, and they're not trying to have like just a hookup with you or just a fling with you. They're wanting some serious shit, okay? And that's why you have not heard from this person just as yet, because they were waiting for you to heal, or they wanted to allow you time to heal. All right, so let's get back into your reputation here. Yeah, your ex is a fucking fool. Let's just say that. We're not gonna tap in too much to the energy of your ex, but it's giving this is somebody who is talking and causing your name to roam in the streets. Okay, this person is definitely talking about you in some way, shape, or form. Now, you have wonderful, new, beautiful, big blessings and new beginnings coming for you. You have changed and you have transformed so much. And this is not supposed to be a love reading, but definitely people are either talking about your relationships, or they're talking about how you are in your relationships, or there's a new relationship that you are soon going to be getting into that is going to make you very happy, and this is also going to be the talk of the town once that happens. So let's talk about your reputation, baby. You have a reputation for being very smart. Honestly, first and foremost, I just want to say that you've changed beautifully. You've evolved beautifully, and it's very apparent that you have changed. People can tell there's a very big transformation here. You are giving angel energy. You are giving healed. You are also radiating this beautiful warmth and this beautiful light from you. People don't really know how you do this. You're also quite mysterious at this time, because even though you are radiating such like a high vibrational, beautiful, great energy, you are also a little dark. You have a reputation for being dark or being mysterious, or maybe wearing dark colors, and people just don't quite understand you on a logical level, but they feel you, and they feel good in your presence. They also feel like you know things you know things, that you're psychic, that you're intuitive. You also have the reputation of having really nice, beautiful hair. And yeah, people definitely think that you're connected to the other side because of the things that you know, or because of like, you're somebody where you could just be out with a person and you'll notice that something's wrong with them. And then you're just going to be like, hey, like, what's wrong? And they're going to be like, damn, like, how did you know anything was wrong? Because they were trying to cover it up, but you saw right through that shit. So yeah, you have a reputation for being psychic, for being intuitive, and for calling people out on their shit. Really and truly, you don't play around. But you also have this reputation right now for, again, leveling up, defying the odds. Your reputation is also involving releasing an ex, and people are talking about how because you released this ex, you are completely new and you're looking better. And also your money, people are talking about how your money has changed, how you have a new job, what you're doing new in your career. You know, you've completely changed your life in the past 6 months, and this is what people are talking about. They're also talking about your good news. You might have shared some form of good news, and they're talking about this in the streets. Whatever your good news was, maybe it was that you got a new job, or you're doing a new class, or you're learning something new, or you just started college, like something along those lines. Or maybe that you're going on vacation, or your good news could have even been that you left your ex, because I'm getting like a community. There's a community of people that know you, that talk about you, and your reputation is, you know, within this community, within these streets. And these people knew you when you were in a relationship with this person. They could have seen like how this person treated you, or they could have seen that maybe it wasn't the right match for you, you know, XYZ. So the fact that you're no longer with this person and that you've elevated and that your life has changed in such positive, beautiful ways and you're more at peace now, it's good news that you're no longer with this individual. And they're also talking about how you are very balanced and how you're very calm, and you're also the life of the party. You have a lot of very fun energies, very high vibrational, you're adventurous, you're spontaneous, you're a good time to be around. However, you're also well-rounded where you can be a voice of reason. You know right from wrong. You also know when, like, you know how they say there's a time and a place. You know the time and the place, and even if you're like this fun, wild, good, fun loving person, you also know when it's time to kind of like sit down, buckle down, you know, do your homework or do what's important. You know what I mean? So your reputation is that you're a very well-rounded person, that you're very smart, and that you're an angel, and that you have this very calming, peaceful presence, but you also have this life of the party essence as well. You embody energies very effortlessly, and you know, you're always changing, you're always transforming, and you level up frequently. So this is your reputation, that you're always changing, you're always evolving, and but even though you're always changing and always evolving, you're still very grounded. You're still very present. Your essence remains true and pure regardless of the physical changes that you go through, or regardless of the mindset shifts that you go through. But you do spend a lot of time alone, kind of like thinking, reflecting, and getting in touch with yourself. You have a very strong knowing of yourself. You know thyself. You truly know thyself, and you gain new perspectives a lot, new different perspectives a lot, and this helps you to evolve spiritually and mentally. So your reputation is somebody who knows thyself, who is very in tune with themselves, with their emotions, with their mind. You're very in control of yourself as well. Even if you drink, even if you smoke, even if you do drugs, like, you're always in control no matter what, because you really know yourself. You're very in tune, you're very connected with yourself, and you make people feel safe in your presence as well. People feel safe, people feel comfortable, people feel like they can let loose, they feel protected by you. Just they feel protected just by being by you. So you have this very protective energy, and even if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Like, there's a softness about you, and there's also a roughness about you. You balance a lot of energies, like, you balance the opposite energies in one embodiment. So it doesn't really matter if you're a man or woman watching this. You're both masculine and feminine. You're both light and dark. You're both hard and soft. You're both wild and calm. You know, you're both. Okay, you could be bisexual as well, but it's not really coming across as that. It's more so just that you are very balance between different polarities. You have both existing within you, but it's balanced, and this makes you so fucking attractive. It is also a very unique quality, and people do talk about this, and people do notice this about you even if they don't say anything. And this is what confuses people. People are confused by you because, again, they don't understand it on a logical level, but energy wise, they feel good around you. They feel safe around you. They feel like, even if this person is dark, even if this person maybe does dabble in some who knows what, even if this person can be mean or can be hard, I still feel good around that. And even with, you know, people kind of look at your dark attributes and they think that these things are dark, but something about you makes them not dark. You also have a reputation for going after the things that you love, or going after the things that you want to do, and learning new skills. You learn very quickly. You do have a reputation for this as well. People can count on you. You're very dependable, and you're also hidden. So it's like you don't come out often. You don't see the people in your community often. But when you go out, your face card never gets declined. People know you. You are definitely a local celebrity. People know you for sure, for sure. Maybe you go to a certain spot very frequently, a certain plaza very frequently, all right, but it's like you're the celebrity of that spot, you know what I'm saying? And your reputation is good, babe. Your reputation is all good, all kind things. And again, people are talking about your money, how your money has changed and how you have changed, and also that you have leveled up and that you've learned. There's something that you've learned here, and whatever this new thing is that you've learned, it's going to be different for everybody, but whatever this new thing is that you've learned is adding to your reputation as well. So let's say like you learned how to bake. It's like, oh, did you hear so and so is a baker now? Or if you learned that somebody was trifling, it's like, oh yeah, she knew that he was trifling, so she don't fuck with him no more. You know, people are talking about this type of thing. But yeah, babe, this is your reputation. Your reputation is honestly really beautiful. You're very loved amongst your community, and you're a mystery to your community. They love you, but you're a mystery to them. They don't quite understand you. They can't grasp all that you are, all that you do. 888 is also significant. You could be seeing 888 a lot, or there's just like this real big increase of abundance in your life at this time. And yeah, you are a showstopper. You are literally divine as fuck. And I feel like you're very divine, and you have this beautiful divine light and connection to source and connection to yourself as well. And the people that you are around don't have this. They are not spiritually awakened and spiritually evolved like you. That does not mean that they're bad people. However, because they don't have it, they just don't understand it, but they love it in you. You're very different, you're very unique compared to the people that you are around. And sometimes for you, this may feel very lonely, but that's why you do have that strong connection to source. That is why you have that strong connection to yourself. And you're completely good with spending time alone. I feel like the people that you know, or the people that talk about you, or you have this reputation with, they are in groups or they are in a community. And nothing's wrong with that. That's good too. And their community openly welcomes you. They love you. They support you. They think you're hot shit. They think that you're dope. They think that, you know, even if they don't know that you do magic, or they don't know that you're spiritual, there's something about you that's undeniable. Like there's a magic radiating off of you that is undeniable. And maybe they don't call it magic, or they don't know what it is, but they know that something's different with you. Okay, so that's the talk of the town. They're like, what's different about them? Like that person's not human. What's going on over there? But they can't pinpoint it. They don't know what it is because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the understanding, and that's okay. But yeah, there's definitely talks about you being magical or spiritual or something different about you, but it's not in a bad way. It's not in like an outcast way. It's in a way of like people wanting to know, people seeking to understand, but not really being able to. So let's get some charms for you, my dear. Alrighty, these charms are either going to serve you as additional confirmation or as additional messages. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. We have the number 9 coming through twice. Okay, we have 9 on the table, 99. We have 888 and 999 coming through in this reading. So these could be numbers that you're seeing very frequently. But babe, there's completions coming into your life. You've completed a lot of cycles, and I feel there's more cycles that are going to be completed very soon. So yeah, but you're learning a lot through the completion of these cycles. There's an ending near, but a new beginning is going to start because of this ending. You are unlocking new levels of yourself, and you are opening new doors in your life as well. There's new opportunities coming to you. You do radiate this oneness energy. So despite what anybody is, what anybody isn't, what anybody believes, or if you guys think the same or not, like there's just this energy of unity and oneness amongst you and others. And it's honestly really, really, really beautiful, because this stems from you not only accepting yourself, but it stems from you accepting others for exactly who they are as well, and not judging anybody, but just like accepting and allowing. And it's really this beautiful flow of energy. And because you have this energy, you cause a lot of different people to come together. And you don't know that you do this. I don't feel like you do this on a conscious level. This is very like subconscious or very intuitive, a very intuitive thing that people are attracted to with you. But yeah, you, because you have this acceptance of all and people can come as they are, people are very drawn to you, as well as you bring a lot of different folks together. So it doesn't matter the color, it doesn't matter the religion, it doesn't matter the ethnicity. It's like everybody can sit at the table together, which is really beautiful. So I love this energy. I really, really love this about you, and I love this for the collective, because this is more of what the collective truly needs. Because it doesn't matter what anybody is, at the end of the day, we truly are all one, right? So we also have the letter I coming through. This could be your initial or somebody that you know. And we also have the letter Z. We can also look at it as N, because I'm kind of seeing an N there. So I and Z, your initials are somebody that you're dealing with. You do have a very big, beautiful energy, my love. You do have a strong masculine presence as well. There's a masculine ancestor that watches over you. But your masculine energy, regardless of being a woman or a man, you do have a strong masculine energy, but it's healthy. It's a divine masculine energy. It's just about you being in control and assertive over your life, and no longer yielding that power to anybody else, but really owning it and taking your life in the direction that you want to go and doing the things that you want to do unapologetically. Your reputation is that you're a good friend, that you are very kind, and that you're open-hearted. And your reputation is also that you're fucking hot, you're sexy, you're a siren. You see, the thing is that there's so much depth to you and who you are, that, you know, spirit waited so long to talk about your looks and about you being a siren. But no, you really are hot as fuck, like super duper physically attractive as well. And this is the cherry on top. You know, for some people, all that they truly have going for them is their looks. But for you, you have 25 other things going for you. And then your looks on top of that is like an added bonus. It's literally amazing. So there's so many lovable and admirable qualities that you possess. And on top of that, you're like a fucking hottie. You also look really good in water. You have a connection to water. You have a connection to the ocean kingdom. And your hair is also really nice. And your voice is really nice, and you're mysterious. So there's just a lot about you that is uber duper 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 attractive. And people are just like, God damn, what type of mystical ass being is this am I seeing here? And you definitely do have a higher perspective on a lot of things. You give people great advice, and people do seek your advice. They do seek your wisdom, and they do seek your perspective, because a lot of the times you give a higher perspective than is offered. So it's like when you're at the table and you're talking, it's like, damn, like I didn't even think of shit that way. But you open people's minds. So you have a reputation for opening and activating others as well, or helping them to see things from a different perspective or a different light. And that song Bandit is coming through. So maybe back in the day, you used to be a little thief. You used to be stealing shit, okay? I don't think that you do this anymore, because nowadays you definitely have the money to purchase what it is that you need to purchase. But yeah, back in the day, you did have a reputation for being a bandit, okay? I stole her heart. Maybe you're stealing hearts out here. You don't even recognize it. You don't even realize it. But yeah, you could have a reputation for being a heartbreaker or a heartthrob. People, I think it's more of a heartthrob. Like, people really fall for you easily and effortlessly, and you don't even have to do much. It's just because of your presence. Like, you are the walking love spell. And goddamn, like, that's beautiful. And you do have a reputation for a lot of people liking you at once and a lot of people wanting to be with you. You are the star, baby cakes. You have this light that shines brighter than you light up the whole room, really and truly. To be really honest, you really do light up the whole room. And people don't really understand your light. However, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's attractive, and it's needed. So keep doing you, keep shining, and keep evolving, keep leveling up. You're very in tune. You know what you need to do. Keep doing it, babe. Okay, you're on the right path. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if it resonated with you. Leave me a red heart if you watch all the way through. And if you would like a personal reading, hit me up. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Mwah.